what is going on. If anybody's here, I'm not sure. One sec. Make sure my phone don't start going off. I don't know how long I'll play this for, but you know what? Let's see what's up. Check out this remastered. All right. Story. I heard the no returns is pretty cool, so I definitely want to check that out. Yeah. Oh, no. Ooh. And continue. Let me see. I hope so. I know I started it, but I didn't really play it earlier, so all right, yeah. We're at the start. Oh, good. So how's everybody doing? I know I did a short live stream, but I figured to catch up. I wanted to check this game out. Down for a game. I can't freaking hear this.
I don't know what happened.
All right, hold on a sec.
We're supposed to take her to the Fireflies.
Check out these graphics.
You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the Firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do?
I saved her. Come on, baby girl. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
God damn. That's that's a lot. What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
The Joel arc in this.
run faster yet. Yeah, another game I gotta replay is Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been, yeah, me too. You know, a game like this, I can really sit back and enjoy visually. I can't stand online gaming because these young kids now, their reflexes, they're like athletes at these games. But games like this, I can get into, and in story mode, yeah, it definitely is visually beautiful. Let's look around. Look at that. Even the glare of the sun. The detail. Let's take a look at some of the detail. The weathering. Now, the cars aren't too impressive, but, you know, scenic-wise, the mountains and the trees are pretty cool. And like the old aspects, the little details, like that sign. I think that's cool. And even like that coming out of the trees, the sunlight coming out of the trees, that's pretty creative. Yeah, I was exactly, yeah. I mean, say what you want about the story of this game. There's no denying that it is really, really good. Yeah, I played Pong too. I'm an '80s kid. I was born in '76, so yeah, ColecoVision, Atari, Pong. You know, believe me, I get it. It's come a long way. It's come a long way. And it's funny. I deal in a special needs community with autism, and they're not into the new games. Anybody I know with autism or anything, the old Pac-Mans, Hubert, you know, these things, they love those games. Like, I get joy out of watching them play them because it's like, takes me back where I wish I could enjoy them now. It's like, I don't know, they just love that kind of stuff, and I think it's cool. Retro's back for sure. Like, I'd love to open an arcade kind of pizza joint, Chuck E. Cheese style again. We got a large special needs community in the area, so to have something like that after they're done with their work, because there's a workshop down here, it'd be cool. Yeah, I got one who loves Connects.
About what we were talking about.
He'll make Ferris. I mean, he don't speak, and he'll make you know, Ferris wheels and
Can't say I'd have done different.
Minecraft. Yeah, I know a lot of people that like it.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Video games with one of my guys. He's more of a hands-on. He don't speak, but like his senses. And you'd think he'd like the color or art, but he doesn't. But yeah, he's into like Connects and stuff like that. Is there? Yeah, it's Joel, isn't it?
Hello,
Yeah. Are you talking that one?
Ellie?
Yeah. The Walking Dead Telltale games were really good. I'd definitely be down to replay them. I enjoyed all of them. Nothing will beat the first one. But yeah, it was well done. Well done. The problem with The Walking Dead for me is...
Gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
I don't want to cut off the talking, so but I'll tell you.
Hey.
What's up, Joel?
Just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and
Yeah, those games are
how well
fun.
you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, no, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late, and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
What's this?
There's an event that I'll be at with her.
Some folks
I
call this
don't
thing here
think
a
she's
guitar.
been announced or I've told where I'm going to be at yet, so I want to make sure she's announced first. But hopefully, it's in an area where you can come and check us out. And we're going to have Ken Sagos on. That's going to be our next guest, and I'm planning a big giveaway. And I'll give you a heads up since it's a game stream and not a lot of people here. Oh, you're in Massachusetts. Okay. It's not going to be there, unfortunately. Although I do plan an East Coast one because one of my guys is named Vinny Cucarato and my artist Michael Toth are on the East Coast. Yeah, I did watch it. Oh, Penny, yeah. She was. Oh, so Monster Expo 3D, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to have her on the show. I told her that when I was at the Monster Expo. I'd love to have her on. She was cool. I know she's like really the face of the East Coast, and I'm from Massachusetts. Monster Expo 3D. I think they put for what they do. They did a great job, man. It was definitely not a bad experience. And Joe Souza, who runs it, and his family couldn't have been any nicer. It's a tough one for me, being like 20 plus hours away to do every year. If it was in the area, I definitely would. But unfortunately, it's a tough show for me to travel that far, expenses and everything, and just to try to break even. But great show. Walter Phelan being there. I always say his last name wrong. I think it's Phelan. Being there. He just was on the show with me and Brett recently. Really great guy. I love the guests. Bob Elmore right next to us. Such a good dude. Michael Berryman. It was a great time. I had a great time at Monster Expo 3D. And Penny was really cool. She was right by us. Lynn Lowry, she was really cool too.
Deal.
Okay.
Did
Penny Dreadful? I didn't.
Do you remember the joke?
I got a few of her her DVDs, and I got to watch them. And I checked out a few things, but I didn't know if she was still doing shows or not. But I'll have to check it out.
It's time consuming.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
Oh, nice, nice. Cool, cool. We got Tom Matthews coming on Wednesday. I got an independent filmmaker named Steve Herman and Ann Myrna coming on, and they've done some really cool stuff. You could check out They Came From Somewhere. That's one of the movies they did that was a lot of fun that I checked out. On Tubi, you can find it. It's like one of those B UFOs movies, and he's done some other films that were really interesting. I wish, but I've met Kane a few times. Great guy.
Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you.
Love to have Kane on the show.
I
wouldn't, I don't want to say
It was just Dina being Dina.
I think we could get him on the show at some point if we keep growing, especially the show with Brett. Brett's one of those guys who just all over the place. Has become friends with them.
Broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
CJ's a much bigger
I was just
dude.
trying to make you jealous. I didn't. I would never. Fuck, this is awkward.
Kane, is he a big dude? I wouldn't say that.
I don't care.
He's older. He's not in bad shape. He was a big dude back in his day. As far as height or size-wise, CJ Graham was a much taller guy. But Kane was, he was a great Jason. And, he's, like I said, it's tough to say because I met him in person as he's older, and he's still in good shape. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, CJ Graham, that dude's still huge. That dude's he's funny. CJ I've met a few times. Kane I've met a few times too. Really nice. I saw him at Scarefest, but I didn't talk to him at Scare. I'd see him at the hotel bar, and I'd be like, hey, and like I'm friends with Peter Anthony, who he's friends with, and I'd be like, hey, Peter Anthony said your arms aren't nearly as the size of his, and he'd laugh, It's just something subtle like that, where he's just like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, Kane? CJ, yeah, CJ Graham will be in. Oh, okay, yeah, CJ Graham will be at Kansas City Crypticon. I think Tom's there too, Tom Matthews. So I'll be seeing Tom a couple times this year. I didn't see him last year, but I saw him like 3 or 4 times the year before. A really, really nice guy. And I will be at one show, like I said, with Beatrice. I know I'll be at one with Brett too. I'm hoping more, but we'll see. It's tough. I'm trying to get some. I'm kind of looking into booking people like Michael Bailey Smith has become a friend. There's a lot of people I'm friends with where it's not really getting paid or nothing, but supporting them. Like Michael Bailey who played Super Freddy, and he was also Pluto in The Hills Have Eyes 1. He was also in Hills Have Eyes 2. I think his name was Hades in that one. And he's been on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, all that stuff. He's become a good friend. And I'm trying to get him into some conventions. I've become friends with Paul Haley. Trying to get him some conventions too. He was a killer clown. He was Fatso or Bubbles.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I had him on the show.
Got mad at Joe. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting.
I haven't had a show with Beatrice in a while. But yeah, we had him on a few months ago. I've had Michael on a few times. We did the Nightmare on Elm Street 5 reunion.
Is this about Seth?
But before that, me and Beatrice had him on with us, and that was actually the first time they met. Because their scenes were shot different days, so they never actually met each other. So that was kind of cool. I did the 34th anniversary of the Nightmare on Elm Street 5 on that day. and introduced Beatrice to Michael Bailey, and we had Joe Seeley come on that night, who was the guy that Michael Bailey killed, the Super Freddy. So it was pretty cool. And even, and I'll post it again, a picture that Michael Bailey hadn't seen since it was taken, that Joe Seeley had, like an old Polaroid. It was like, what Michael Bailey, that dude was ripped.
Hey, Jesse.
Let me read it on here. I can't, this PlayStation doesn't really show too well. Have I ever had a difficult interview? I try to always make the best interviews. I wouldn't say I've had bad interviews, but it felt like it was really tough to keep the conversations going.
Where's Maria?
There's some guests that it's so easy. It's like you ask them one thing and they're so excited to talk about everything, and they let the whole conversation flow. So you just sit back and listen, and you just respond and you talk with them. Then there's other ones where you really kind of gotta dig in and get some answers.
There you are.
If that makes any sense. And so I wouldn't say good or bad. It's just easier and not so easy interviews.
Please.
I've had people that I've had on that don't seem like they want to be there. Those are the tough ones, I guess.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Yeah, and I'm all right with that. But I guess there's been a couple, and not. I think more as we were like growing, like doing a show with Brett and Beatrice, and the way they're killing it right now. A lot of people seem really excited to come on the show. Like we're really excited. Ken Sago's Kincaid from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4 is going to come on the show. We're going to talk about his comic Socrates. He's a really good guy. He was really one of the first celebrity friends I met. And
I appreciate that.
It's been a little while, so I'm excited to talk to him. You guys see what he's up to, him and Beatrice, I mean, Freddy Krueger's mom. I mean, he told off Freddy. You know, I know Freddy's mom and Freddy have some differences, but yeah, we're going to have to see what happens with them. It could get pretty heated between Kincaid and Miss Amanda Krueger.
When you go out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
But that show is going to come up, and we got some giveaways planned. And if you want, check out the Sagos Company. You can get autograph stuff for like $20 from the guy in his comics. So
check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
He's doing. I mean, this is basically just a passion project for him and giving back to the fans. So check it out. Oh, Ken Kersinger. I met him, and Doug Tate was on the show. He did the final scene when he's holding Freddy's head.
Talk to you for a sec.
Doug, I met. Well, I've become friends with Doug Tate. I mean, I talk to him quite regularly, if I can spit it out. I talk to him a lot, not a lot, but you know, I talk to him pretty consistently, and we'll get him on the show. But Ken Kersinger, who was the main guy who played him, real nice guy. I met him in Minnesota.
We're fine.
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
I actually have a Freddy versus Jason glove signed by him.
You're right. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina, assignments.
Give me a minute.
You know what? D. Wallace has been there. My buddy and Nick Benson worked on the Halloween 4.
Hey, Dina.
So that's about as close to it. But I've met D. Wallace.
Hey, guys.
But yeah, the Howling is a great movie. I love that movie.
Whew.
Yes, I do.
Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and...
Give me 1 second. I will be right back.
In front of all of those people. And...
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
Well, still, I don't want you to think...
No, I'm not reading it.
Sorry about that.
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
All right, I just read your last message.
I'm not even playing. Because you're a chicken?
All right, let's do it. A snowball fight. Doesn't matter on this dialogue. The Exorcist, you know what? I know people that are spiritual, and that's the scariest movie. But as a kid, for me,
Get to cover. Go.
one of the things was Michael Myers always scared me. Halloween is like the one. Oh, snowball, I guess.
Eat that. Fuck yeah.
Can't walk and chew gum here.
Ow! Damn. Armor that kid. Boom. Eat snow, you little shit.
Let's see what we got for aim here. Oh, you little shit. Oh, you son of a
Over there and
bitch.
fight you, like for real.
Oh, you want to go?
See you. Oh, suck it.
Little bastard. But yeah, Halloween was a scary film, and one of the reasons I love
In your face.
Sleepaway Camp, you know, and now getting to know Felissa Rose, which is cool because she's such a nice person.
I see you.
Was you know, Sleepaway Camp. I know that end just really got me as a kid. It really it was just different. Psycho was another one. It's hard to say, you know, like what movie's the scariest for me. I guess it really depends on the time of my life too.
Come on.
Like what would scare me now wouldn't scare me as a kid, vice versa.
If you were not a child,
Oh no, you got snow in your hair.
in the face.
Oh, you little bastard.
I miss me.
Punch him. We win. Wow, they almost beat us. That would have been sad.
How's it feel?
No! Get her! Help me! You'll never get away with this!
Get off of her, you monsters! All right, we actually have some work to do. Scram.
Man.
I guess I asked for that, huh?
Yep. Let's go.
So it is hard to pinpoint one movie that's like the scariest movie.
So, Jesse
I
wants
guess
us
it
to
really
do
depends on the person.
He's gonna
Because something
leave Joel and
that's
Tommy.
almost laughable for somebody
Nice
could
you assigned us together.
scare the hell out of somebody. Like I know people that are scared to death of clowns. Like they won't even come around my stuff. Like people I know,
Morning.
unless I hide the clowns. So you know, what's scary for me and what's scary for others is different. But I guess I'd say Halloween. At that moment in time when I was a kid watching that movie, I don't know, it just scared the shit out of me. Friday the 13th I always loved, but it never really scared me. I guess maybe like the Pam, like expecting it to be Jason, because I didn't know his mom was the killer. First one was part 6 for me I watched. So I didn't even know. So that kind of freaked me out that it was her. So I had a different experience where other people hate part 1 or don't really like it. They don't hate it, but it doesn't have Jason. They don't care. But that one, really the ending affected me. It kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up. Settle
But I'm
down,
only
Joe.
going to play, let's see, maybe another 15,
All right.
20 minutes.
You all know
I
the
got to
drill.
get up early tomorrow. I
On
just
your
figured
routes,
I'd
mark your
check
logbooks,
this out.
Clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, you come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
All right, I guess we're losing members anyway, so yeah, I'm going to call it a night. But I appreciate you guys being here.